Hello YouTube, it's me, Harry Keys here, and today, now for this adventure, I'm inside the Grant County Courthouse in Lancaster, Wisconsin, and I'm gonna take you around the courthouse on a nice adventure here. So sure to take along for the ride. Let's go. There's that deer head up there. There's the veterans of the Civil War. And by the way, I'm on vacation, and this is the courthouse bell from 1866 to 1901. I wonder if you can still ring it today. Cool. Walking up the steps here. Up there, believe it or not, is the actual dome part from the outside. I don't know if you've seen pictures of the outside of the courthouse or not, but I could divide this video into parts because there's a lot to see in this courthouse. It's Abraham Lincoln. George Washington.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry.
Parrot Valley Forge. I think that's George Washington in that picture. I believe so. It is George Washington.
Making things big.
Walk up these steps here. And see, this is the courthouse that we're in right now. Grant County Courthouse. What do you know? This one is up in Rylander, Wisconsin. And that dome looks a lot like the dome at this courthouse. Yep, and there's a look down the other floors. Some paintings up there. Absolutely gorgeous. I remember when I was a real little kid, I thought this was the Wisconsin State Capitol. But turns out the state capitol is Madison, and to tell you truthfully, I actually was in the state capitol in Madison. I think in 7th grade, it was like 8 years ago, I actually toured the Capitol in Madison, and it is a neat place to visit. You actually got to go on top of the dome. Well, not really on top of the dome, but kind of like the top of the Capitol, I should say. It was a fun trip. It was my 7th grade class trip in Madison. But anyway, there's a courtroom. Circuit Court Branch 1. But yeah, I always wanted to get into this courthouse and take a tour of it, and today's the day. I'm in here. Okay, and there's an office. Blue Boy statue. That's kind of the northwest part of the lawn of the courthouse. And believe it or not, with that story, I mean, my grandpa used to put a broom in that gun and light it on fire. I mean, that's what he used to do as a kid, but don't do it now. Because or else you'd get in trouble, but that's what he used to do. I mean, he grew up here in Lancaster. So, anyway, now we're back down to the second floor. There's the court, the actual court. This is the hearing room, right here. Okay. I'll take you outside and get a view of the courthouse from the outside. This is the Grant County Courthouse, all right. And as you can see, they're doing road construction here around the square here in Lancaster. Yeah, I'm actually on vacation from work because we're going to the Dells on Wednesday. I decided to take this whole week off of work, so I'm actually spending this afternoon up here in Lancaster. I mean, it's a neat place to visit. It's the county seat of the county I live in, which is Grant County. And there it is, the courthouse. Good view of it. And right there is that, well, there's that Blue Boy statue I told you where my grandpa used to put a broom in the guy's gun and light it on fire. But you can't do it nowadays. I mean, you cannot do it nowadays. Anyway, now I'll take us over to see the Nelson Dewey statue. I was just over at Nelson Dewey's grave earlier today. He's buried not too far from here in the little cemetery. It's a couple blocks south of here. But Nelson Dewey, he was the first governor of Wisconsin when it first became a state in 1848. And Nelson Dewey actually lived down in Cassville, like down by Cassville. And across there is a museum called Stonefield Village, outdoor museum. And I've been there like a few times. I mean, Stonefield Village down by Cassville. It's a nice place to visit. You know, I would like to get down there sometime, but I don't know when I can get down there. Down that way to Cassville. But anyway, over here, Nelson Dewey. And my grandpa's sister, which would be my great aunt, she used to sit up on Nelson Dewey's lap and kiss him on the cheek. You really can't do that anymore because you get in trouble. And plus, how are you supposed to even get up there? I guess you can climb up there, but I will not do that because do not climb up on there because, you know, you will get in trouble, believe me. There's a nice shot. So I'm gonna head back in and take pictures to put on Facebook of the courthouse, and well, sign off for now.